Pause. Pause. Minimize. Unblind. Okay, game sound is on. This guy. What? Okay, why am I in Act 2? Oh, I was gonna gamble gray form. That's right. I will. Hello, Bears fan. Any good drops? Let's see. And you changed your name. Anyway. Yeah, I remember you changed your name. No, no good drops lately. 3 resists instead of 2. Damage reduced by 1. Hit recovery. It's not the one that I wanted, but it's better than what I'm wearing. Hello, Paul. Fine takes, that's right.
Good day.
But what I want is gray form. So I'm gonna gamble most of my gold.
Greetings.
And then I'll go back to bashing Isuel.
Good day. Hello. Good day. Welcome to the desert rain.
Jamba, that's
Hi
right.
there.
Gold find and Jamba juice. Jambling with Elzix. With Jandolph the Dre. Sheech Juju.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Hello, Rudolbert.
What you need?
I'm gambling away my gold until
Welcome to the desert rain.
It's gone, or I get gray form.
Good day.
And then I'll wear gray form probably until I move forward to. Where's he going? 1.10? He might make a pit stop in some other version, like 1.09 to level up or something.
Hi there.
Yeah, I saw the Black Oak Luna. Is that what it's called?
Welcome to the desert rain.
I didn't know that did dexterity per level.
Good day. Hi there.
I just knew it did the cold absorb, and so it's banned in PvP.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there.
Rare enough that it was still on your list.
Hello.
I did a little, I don't normally do this, but I did some
Good day.
muling off stream yesterday. I have started compiling a mule full of items that this guy will use when he goes to Duriel.
Good day.
And so if I remember, I'll pull that mule up at the end of the stream, but if not, or if I just don't feel like it, probably the next video, which who knows when that will be, would be a continuation of the State of the
Welcome
Jim's
to the
Friend
desert rain.
playlist. I think it's a playlist. And it will be, I need to do a video for this guy, and then a video for this guy, and then what's the other one?
What's your name?
Video for Furry Cane. And I think that's pretty much it. Maybe one that just kind of summarizes everything.
Hello. Greetings.
And then I can start doing some more interesting and exotic items videos, since I have a few more
Hello.
things that are actually worth making short little single item videos about, or like 2 or 3 items together.
Welcome
Like
to the
I got
desert
the
rain.
Shaco, I have Ariat's face, I got that Wirt's
Good day.
leg, and then that 32 Magic Find ring. My 1.10A axe with the 5 sockets.
Hello. Good day.
So several items that can be added to that list, which are actually interesting and not just like pretend interesting. AI actually interesting.
Hi there.
These items are AI. What? Oh my gosh.
Hello. Welcome to the desert rain.
I made this AI Wirt's leg. Oh no. And people probably would think that it's like AI generated. Yeah, I think
Hi there.
especially if your stashes are very old,
Hello.
you probably have some pretty cool stuff in there. And you know, the 23
Hi there.
people that find your video will probably enjoy it very much. Unless you're already an established YouTuber, and
Good
then,
day.
you know, the few thousand or 10,000 or however many people.
What you need? Hello.
Gamba. 3 streams. What's this? Bubber, yes. Interesting.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there.
My gift subs have expired, and I did not renew it myself because I don't have $5 to spend on that.
Welcome to the desert rain.
$5 to skip ads. I'll be alright. I'll be mildly annoyed. What's this? I guess I don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, I know you told me it was a gifted one. It's easy to get gifted in his channel because there's people that just gift lots.
Good day.
Especially relative to the channel size.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Well, I got, let's see, what day is it? It's Thursday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday? That doesn't make sense. What? Analytics. Where is this? Earnings? I blinded, right? Yeah. Then why, if it's Wednesday, then why did I earn, and I didn't play yesterday? I didn't play yesterday, right? Then why did I earn 4 cents from ads yesterday? What lunatics are watching these VODs? I mean, I guess I'm not complaining. I don't know, that's wild to me.
Good day. Hello.
Or maybe they're just like delayed. Like the ad pennies are delayed. I don't know.
Good day. Hello. Hi there.
Quilted armors, please. I would like 1 gray form.
Good day.
But you know, and maybe it's a time zone thing, but I'm in a really close time zone to what Twitch is. So it's probably just like the ad view to ad penny conversion probably just takes like 12 to 24 hours, or maybe it's like 3 to 5 business days. I don't know.
Welcome to the desert rain.
I just think it's like it's whatever. Like I don't really care. It's 4 cents, you know. But like it's just weird to me that it's attributed to a day that I did not stream.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Once a day, you click on the timestamp of the '08 Shaco slapping the ground. I was gonna clip that, but apparently, or maybe it was something. No, the ring. I was gonna clip the ring. Yeah, but then my reaction to it was too long, and so I would have to actually download the full VOD and then cut out the part that I wanted. Maybe later. I have the timestamp. June 3, before 2 hours and 36 minutes. That's my timestamp. So I can find that crafted ring back.
Good day.
So if and when it gets its own interesting and exotic item video, I will probably just put like the live footage of me crafting it and then reacting to my craft at the end of that video.
Welcome to the desert rain.
1 unique quilted armor, please.
Hi there.
Hashtag never lucky.
Hello. Good day.
Ow. I beat the scenario in 1602 AD that I was playing. I think I'm probably done playing that game now. It doesn't, like, compel me.
Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain.
Yeah, about the 5 times durability uniques.
Hello.
I posted a readout of a rare boot in his server. I was like, hey, look, here's a
there.
A failed unique that doesn't have 255 durability, it only has 80. And then
Welcome to the desert rain.
he's like, oh, cool, thank you, I guess. Well, that's not what he
Good
said,
day.
but he became better informed.
What you need?
I saw that I was mentioned as part of the closed caption of the thumbnail. I
Welcome
think.
to the
I don't
desert
think I
rain.
clicked in. I don't know.
Hi there.
I don't
What
click
you
on
need?
all of his videos. Only I think I've watched like 4 maybe.
Hello.
Which is a dramatic increase from my typical 0
Hey.
Diablo 2 video viewing. So that's high praise from me.
Hi there.
Gamba.
Welcome to the desert rain. What you need?
Hello, Switters. Oh, did I miss? Oh, okay. Do a classic playthrough. Ah.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Depending on what version you play, it might be, you know, mildly tedious, or it might be an extremely gargantuan struggle, especially if you play anything other than Barbarian.
Good day.
I guess Paladin probably is okay. I'm not really sure.
Hi there.
But in several of the versions, other characters will
Hello.
struggle. Personally, I never finished Diablo 1. I watched my brother
What you need?
beat Diablo 1. And I would lean so close to the computer
Good day.
screen, like while he was playing, and not just that game, but like all kinds of games, that he would get mad at me for like blocking the screen from
Hello.
his view because that's how close I was leaning in. I think
What you need?
1.04 would have fixed all the crashing bugs. I don't know the differences really between
Hello.
all the versions. I did 1.0 when I first started, and then I
Good day.
moved to 1.06. Um,
Welcome to the desert
I
rain.
think it was specifically because of the magic find ritual, but I can't remember
Good day.
why I started 1.06. But I think it was specifically to do
Welcome
the
to the
infinite
desert
magic
rain.
find, which in 1.0 it doesn't, the magic
Hello.
find doesn't persist very long.
Good day.
Like, it seems to wear off after about 20 minutes. Or at least I started getting crude
Hello.
items dropping instead of blue. Also, I couldn't force rares,
What
which
you need?
if you consider how long like between rituals
Good
it can
day.
be sometimes, not being able to force rares might make sense if
What you need?
like the magic find wears off from the time like they do the first cycle to the time
Welcome
they
to
do
the
the second
desert rain.
cycle.
What you
But in
need?
1.06, if I remember right, it was 2 rituals. Forces mobs to
Good
drop
day.
rares in hell. So that's cool.
Hello.
between that and then I think 2 sets of gambling. What, 50? Is it 52 or 58? I can't remember. Rings. So 2 sets of 50 whatever rings gambled, and then a bunch more farmed. I have I've spawned over 800 rare rings in my search for the Magic Find cast speed ring, which will spawn on average once every 2100 rare rings at high item levels.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there.
I think it was 2100. Maybe it was 6000. It's a pretty big difference. Oh well.
Hello.
Maybe 2100 was like the 50% chance of having it? Well, I can find out. That's pretty easy. Ring count. Let's see. If I scroll this down to 2100, does it say 50%? Or close to it? No. Wait, what? Why is that 13,000? What? Why is it adding 6? Oh. Okay, I know why. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can just do this. 2100. 3,000. 6,000. Okay. So 4,300 apparently rings for a 50% chance. Ah, there it is. 1 in 6,200 rings at high item levels will spawn with those combinations of affixes. How much possible magic find? 33 is the maximum roll.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I think the minimum with those affixes would be 20?
Hello.
I think.
What you need?
So yeah, apparently a 1 in 6,200 chance per ring.
Good evening.
And I have about 800 of them. 807. Or I don't keep them all anymore. I have spawned 800 of them. While I was muling yesterday, I found this old bow that I forgot I had and put it on this guy. This one. Yeah, 40 to 90. Which is a big damage boost, and I can already wear it. Level 26 instead of this one, which is level 52. So what's the new damage? Multiple shot goes from 13 to 94 to 78 to 179. It's a pretty big boost. What's my attack speed change? Feels faster. I mean, this one. Yeah, I think this is faster.
Greetings.
And more damage. Nice. It doesn't have the dual leech though. So the old bow has dual leech and 2 Zon skills apparently. And attack rating. This one has more attack rating. Okay, okay. So yeah, a new bow for this Amazon that I don't play anymore. So that's cool. A new old bow that I forgot I had from. Pretty sure that's like from before I started streaming.
Good day. What you need?
That was from 1.0.
Welcome to the
So
desert rain.
likely to have been a Cow King drop.
What you need?
Maybe I won't spend all of my gold. Maybe I'll do one
Hi
more
there.
quilted armor and then go ahead and start leveling up again. That way I don't just gamble for just 2 hours today and
Welcome
then
to the
call it
desert
a
rain.
day. Depending on
Hi
how
there.
things go, I would like to reach level 30.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hello.
Yeah,
Good day.
that's true. And most gamblers keep playing after they hit big and then lose everything that they hit. Oh no. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Good day.
And see, if
Welcome to
you
the desert
gamble and
rain.
you get your unique and then you keep gambling, you're just gonna lose all your
Good day.
money without getting the unique again. It's crazy.
Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain.
There's real life lessons to be learned from
Hello.
asking Elzix for gray form.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hello.
Just one more quilted armor.
Welcome to the desert rain. Good day. Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain. Hello.
Go make him jealous by speaking to a different vendor. That's right. You don't show me the one I want.
What do you need?
I'll ask Jamela, even though her screen lags before it populates. Did I just put the fear of
What you need?
abandonment into you, Elzix? No. I tried.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Alright, let's go bash Izul for a couple hours. Or something like that. Is this close enough? No. Is this close enough? No. let's see, it's 4:15 approximately. So then we'll see what time it is when I level up. Okay, I guess I can't just leech through all these guys hitting me. What am I doing? Now, if that wasn't habit taking over, I don't know what is. Oh yeah, let's just go. I clicked on a waypoint. I guess the next thing to do is click on Lower Kurost. Hello. Why am I playing such an old build? Okay, yeah, just a second. So in 1.06, this guy in particular, I plan to use him in version 1.10a and fight Duriel there with Quest Bug and farm facets, Rainbow Facet. I'm leveling him here in 1.06 to test if rushing people, so self-rushing with multiplayer, has a scripting error with Duriel's quest, where the rusher gets his save file corrupted such that he can no longer create or join games at a higher difficulty than the one he just rushed people in. And so if it does break him, that's fine. I'll just bring him to 1.07, kill Bale, and then proceed to the next difficulty. If it does not break him, then I want to rush. I want to have 4 guys that can sit as mules in a game where my other Barb, who I'll show you in a second, farms rare rings using the Infinite Magic Find ritual, with the goal of finding a ring that has casting speed and more than 30 magic find. That's the goal. And in Classic, magic affixes also spawn on rares. There's no such thing as a magic only affix. So the rings can be really strong. This guy farms rings. He's just a Whirly Barb. He holds uniques. And I don't want to use him to rush, because if the Duriel quest scripting is broken, then he won't be able to make games in hell anymore, and that would be unpleasant. The most interesting thing he has is this lance. Ultimately, the items that I'm looking for are going to be used on a Hurricane Druid in 1.14, who will farm a Grail on a static map, so an unchanged map, in either Ancient Tunnels or Maggot Lair or both, and track every unique, either track every set unique that drops, or maybe only track the TC87s, and then do some statistics on all of his drops over the course of the entire Grail to see
if the map seed has item-based preference, or if it behaves like it's random, like true random, no preference, no bias. The druid that I want to use, he'll use Hurricane and not use Tornado, so he's just going to like teleport around with Hurricane up and stuff will die. In general, I play old versions to get items that no longer exist in modern versions. Kind of one of the more shocking examples is in 1.07, the mana after each kill rings that can get up to 37 mana after each kill. They do every, let's see, not every. I believe every item that is not a 1.07 rune word will persist when brought forward to later versions, unchanged. At least generally, they're unchanged. I'm trying to think if anything does change. Yes. Some things, there's some weird things with the way Ethereal was coded, and they changed the way Ethereal worked. And so, Ethereal weapons found in 1.07 or 1.08 will be better mercenary weapons than Ethereal weapons found in modern version, because they will have higher maximum damage. The minimum damage will be the same.
Hail to you, champion.
So like, let me see if I have something bonkers. Not really. I think all of those can spawn on modern items. Oh, so here we go. 101 gold find on this boot. And also 48 lightning resist and 41 fire resist. If I take this guy and move his save file from 1.06 to 1.07 and click convert to expansion in game, then this boot will still be required level 45, and it will still have 101 gold find and 41 fire resist and 48 lightning resist. So that's just an example of things that used to exist but don't anymore, and that do persist. The mana after each kill bugged rings do persist. The erroneous resists on some crafted, man, too many guys here. Some crafted rings using 1.07 and 1.08 cube recipes. Not orange crafts, but just cube recipe items. So for example, Cathin's ring with fire resist can exist, and you can use it in a modern version. I have not used it in a modern version. I have been told that it does not gain partial set rewards when using a cube generated set item. One of the more interesting items from the cube recipe like that, which can be generated using the prismatic recipe for amulets in 1.07 or 1.08. You could make Talrasha's amulet with all resists, and it rolls randomly 16 to 36 gold, light, and fire individual, like it rolls for each one separately, and then it rolls 36 to 72 poison resists, and you can get that. It's just very expensive and costs like, I think it's like 24,000 perfect gems on average. So I don't have that and won't be trying to get it.
What do you need?
But there's all kinds of crazy items that used to be able to be made and no longer can be. because they weren't supposed to exist in the first place. Or because they were just patched and changed. Like, they made it the way they wanted it, but then they rebalanced it later. Like the old Shaco and stuff. Most of what I've done would be in 1.07, and I like finding the maximum damage charms there, but also there's just all sorts of other crazy items. Just last week, I think, I crafted like an orange, you know, so a crafted ring with 32 magic find. If you do 1.09b as in boy instead, then you can play on players 64. If you want to. Oh, soup. Oh, nice. I wonder what that's trying to translate from. YouTube chat helpfully translating your message for you. Let's see, what was it? Yo, sup. Wow. Soup indeed. If this were like 2002, I might... Oh, never mind. And I think he's currently not on screen yet, but this chatter, God and Batman, he has shown me in-game Hurricane actually being viable on ancient tunnels and not just my goofy pipe dream that I never bothered to like test first before searching for extremely rare items to gear him up with. Hello? And of course, Dobrunsky, this was all the idea to do this the druid, the hurricane druid in the first place was from a video by Dobrunsky where he did a hurricane druid in the maggot layer. Can I have a Jordan stone? You know, I counted how many I had the other day, and I was like, now for sure I will remember how many I have. And now I don't know how many I have, and I think the other day was actually yesterday. So that's impressive. So let's go count. A stone of Jordan a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, do you have a stone of Jordan? 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 12, 30. 31, 32. 40. Well, let's make sure those were all stones of Jordan. Yeah, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 46, 40, 48. I thought I had more than that. I only have 48. I get them when I do Infinite Magic Find and search for the rare rings, and then, you know, if an SOJ drops, then I pick it up. I'll probably use them eventually to, like, either roll rare jewels or maybe diadems. Probably not diadems. Hello? Stop spawning more monsters, please, or I will leave the game. I don't think there's really any other rare bases that I want to reroll. Like maybe some ethereal item. I don't know. I almost went to Lower Kurast out of habit again. So yeah, with sidetracking, it'll be about 20 minutes for me to level. From level 25 to 26. Not bad. So then, yeah, making it to 30 should be fine today. Yeah, I don't know if I would go for that. I already have 2 nice axes for my axe guy. Which is this guy. Do I want to go ahead and put... I'll get increased speed to 5, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? I will try... no, I will try... What's it called? Rolling in 1.06 with the 3 perfect skulls. I think it... Is it 3? Or is it 1? Maybe it's 1. Like SOJ, rare item, perfect skull makes new rare item. I think it might be 1. And then to do that in 1.06 and see what the item level comes out. Well, that's 6 perfect skulls with no SOJ. That's a different recipe. Isn't it? Oh, I know what I'll do. Not related to rolling SOJs. I can do this.
What do you
Where each run I come ask Jamela if she has a quilted armor. Yeah, it's 6 perfect skulls and then it makes 2/3 of the item level. Or maybe the item level, no, item level is 2/3 of the character level? I don't know. You don't get item level 99. But here, it might generate item level 99, and if it does, then I'll roll rare amulets with my SOJ. Yeah, because here the rare amulets can be kind of goofy. You can get like, you know, you could get like 2 to paladin skills, 2 to sorceress skills, 48 magic find, 10 casting speed, and 15, or no, not 15, individually rolled resists from 16 to 36 for all 4 resists, I think. Something like that. You know, in theory, that amulet could exist. That would be pretty, strong. Only 18 SOJ? That guy's poor. I have like 2.5 times, yeah. You know, if you really want to get SOJs for free, you can do rituals in 1.07. I don't know if that's more free. Yeah, I think that's probably more free than 1.06.
Greetings.
Or you can roll a nice map in 1.0 and run the Cow King. Dang, look at that. Habit so strong that as soon as I stop thinking at all, just, oh, lower crossed. I wonder, do I have the Travancore point? I would have thought I'd go through. Yeah, I know. That is a lot of 1.14 SOJ. It's like there was a post on Reddit of they posted like, teenage me would have gone crazy or been excited or something like that. And then he posted a screenshot of his rune stash where he had at least one of each rune. And my first thought about it was like, well, teenage you had like at least 5 times higher difficulty of filling out that rune stash than current you does by drop rates, so yeah. Item level 97. Show me the quilty armor.
What do you need?
Ugh. Yeah, I wasn't like legitimately trying to downplay your 14 SOJ. 18 says he's not trying to downplay your SOJs, literally downplays your SOJs.
Hail to you, champion.
I'm just bad at talking, okay?
What do you need?
Yeah, I wonder, like, did I do something with some of my SOJ? Because I was pretty sure I had like 60.
Greetings.
But Maybe I just expected to have 60 based on early rare to unique ratios of SOJ.
What do you need?
But there is a distinction. The SOJ, you know, from 1.0 to 1.06.
Hail to
If you were to spam the Cow King on the same map to get lots of SOJ, then they would be dupes of each other. Whereas the ones that I get in 1.06 are not dupes. Nice. Let's go on the stairs. Let's go up the stairs further. I hope you enjoyed my computer showing off that it is a robot. Does that sometimes.
greetings.
I think if I were going to try to roll rares for an ethereal self-repair weapon, then I would probably... What would I pick?
Hail to you, champion.
Maybe something fast. Dang, look at that. Or maybe just go Dimensional Blade so that it doesn't have to get self-repair. You can make it a phase blade. But, I don't know. I think Classic Amulets is probably the best choice. If they roll level 99. If they're not like level 92 or higher, then not worth it. Because the whole point would be to get the +2 class skills amulets.
What do you need?
Gambling. 17,000.
Hail to you, champion.
How much? Oh, I thought I could sell for 25. Rip. It only sells for 20. So then I should not have repaired that one. So with these flesh spawners, sometimes I'll run back to the stairs because they have trouble navigating the stairs. Then I don't have to worry about them as much.
Greetings.
Okay, do not go to Lower Kurast. Do I have the Travancore? I do.
What do you need?
Hello.
What's mine? Massive of swiftness. Okay. Hello, 5S. So a Duriel runner is someone who runs. Okay. So this guy is going to eventually in 1.10a quest bug Duriel, and then do Duriel runs because quest bugged Duriel is the best source of facets in the game. And so in about 20,000 Duriel runs, I
What
can
do you
get
need?
about 107 facets. And I'll have, I think with that many, it's something like a 96 or 94% chance of getting at least 7 plus 5 cold facets. So then I'll have 7 plus 5 facets that I need for my Hurricane Druid. And then that would leave 100 facets, including all of the other nice ones like 5/5 light and such, to use as crafting jewels for caster amulets. I think it was something like 75 facets gives me like a 50% chance of at least 5 plus 5 cold facets, and then like 90 something gives like 95% chance. So, and I intend to hold all of the facets and maybe some other item types as well. But the facets I'll hold until the end and identify them all at once. And then some of the other bases I'll hold and identify like either in batches or also at the end, but probably I think in batches. Not because I would be impatient, but because viewers are impatient. Plus, then I can put like several. I identified 50 unique rings. Here's what I got. Videos instead of one. I identified 300 unique rings. Here's what I got. So, pretty big difference. You know, identifying 100 rare rings or whatever. 100 rare circlets. You won't believe number 29. 107 rare circlets. And then separately, I identified 107 rare coronets. And then 107 rare tiaras. That would be wild. I wonder how many I'll get. I have most of his gear already. I need laying of hands. I need um, a placeholder mercenary weapon until Duriel drops Reaper's Toll. What else? Let's see. Need, have, have. Oh yeah, and I need 1.08 High Lord's Wrath. So I need Laying of Hands, I need 1.08 High Lord's Wrath.
Hello.
And then I'll be able to, once he's high enough level, start doing Duriel runs in 1.10a. And over the course of, let's see, what was it? Over 20,000 runs, I think I expect to find like 0.8 runes higher than, what was it? Vex? Something like that. So not too great in the rune department, but that's not what I'm hunting for, so it's okay.
Hail to you, champion.
Gray form, please.
What do you need?
10 mana steal, 42 to 61. Whoops. But yeah, this is normal. I'm level 26. I figured, you know, I want 7 plus 5 cold facets. So I figured I might as well just get an approximation for how many I'll need in order for that to be likely. And then just do a number of runs or farm a certain number of facets rather than identify them as I go, because I like that better.
What do you need?
Hello.
So, and then 3 facets will go in Wurt's Leg, and 4 facets will go in some sort of 4-socket monarch. Maybe a jeweler's monarch, maybe a jeweler's monarch of something, or maybe just a white monarch with 4 sockets. I'm not undecided. I kind of like the idea of just using a plain jeweler's monarch, just because it would be dumb. Hey, level up. Level 27. Okay. Run faster.
Greetings.
What do you need?
Jump higher. I'm not really sure like what other cool things I might expect Duriel to drop along the way, except that because I'm doing it in 1.10a, He can drop the beta Bolcathos Wedding Band, which does +2 to all skills instead of +1. And yes, Chikchikaka and Chi-Chi. Alright, Chi-Chi. That does work. You know, you can forward the beta Bolcathos Wedding Band with the +2 to skills and use it in later versions. What was what? Yeah, +2. So just the regular, the unique ring that you're used to having, Bolcathos Wedding Band, but instead of +1 to all skills, in 1.10a it does +2 to all skills. And then you can use it in, you know, you can forward it to later versions and use it. I could see maybe it being useful on like a Hammerton or something like that. I don't know really the, you know, the casting breakpoints and stuff. Another item that I kind of want to try to make, but not like really super go for, but I kind of want it, is
What do you need?
the 1.08 caster amulets can get up to 25% increased cast speed instead of 20. So that could be interesting, and it only takes Tal Rune, which is not, you know, super rare. But it does require perfect amethyst. Unlucky. But if I end up doing 1.08 High Council runs, like the main target item would be the caster amulet.
Greetings.
Hello.
Mm. But if, I might try to do, I don't know, I'm undecided on like what to do for 1.08, because I might try to farm some zone other than council whenever I'm doing that.
What do you need?
What do you need?
And when I reach level 30, if I decide that I haven't been playing long enough, I'll probably just go finish gambling. But that's still like an hour away or longer. Let's see. Search engine. List of items. Duriel cannot drop Diablo 2. Okay, there's nothing immediately. Wow. That seemed like I should have been able to actually get a result from that, but nope. Okay, I almost clicked stop streaming. That would have been quite the way to end the stream for the day.
Hail to you, champion.
Alright, oops, my bad. I guess I'm done.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. To find that setting and enable it. Did I unblind? Yes. Good.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What do you need?
Hello. Thank you. I almost died because I didn't want to drink a potion.
What do you need?
Typical softcore player.
Hello.
I am definitely softcore. I am too low skill and low effort to play hardcore. I die not like regularly, but I die, so. So dying is merely an inconvenience.
Greetings.
But, you know, still don't want it.
Hail to you, champion.
Hmm. if I did do hardcore, um, which I
What do
won't,
you
like I
need?
have no intention of doing it, then it would have to be something really, really hard to die with, like a Singer Barb in D2R that has the Prayer Mercenary with both Insight and Cure. Something like that. Yeah, that's the other thing is I don't want to lose my stuff. Like, I just don't pay enough attention when I'm playing. And I'm bad at the game anyway. Oh, thanks, Batman. I said I'm bad, and immediately replied, "Yeah, true." I'm glad you agree.
Hail to you, champion.
Hail to you, champion.
I know I've been watching you. You literally, like, you go to Lower Kuros when you're trying to go to the City of the Damned. Like, how bad are you? My mom can click a waypoint better than you. Gaming. That's a pretty good map.
What do you need?
Hello.
Hello.
Hail to
Gamba.
you, champion.
Hail to you, champion.
45 to 82. But no attack speed. Well, I guess I could get it for when I get Whirlwind. Sure. Is there anything in here? Yes. Yeah, I also don't play online. Someday when I regularly stream to 1,000 real people, maybe I could afford to host a server for people who want to play different versions. But I don't think it would be popular enough to be worth it.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Plus, I probably wouldn't even play on it. But here, y'all play together. Have fun. I want to play single player. Best patch there was. Oh. Alright. What build did you like other than Whirlwind? Eck. Drift. I'll probably say Drift. Classic server. Oh. Yeah, but like 30, I feel like 30 would be a lot, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe there's like that many people who just love it, you know? Who knows? Summon Necro. Yeah, the skeletons died so easily though. I'll show you because I always show classic enjoyers. I'll show you my lance. It's a really nice lance. Most of my gear on my high level guy is really nice, but the lance is like on another level, in my opinion. So with this guy, I was doing the infinite magic find ritual, 2 rituals, forces, mobs to drop rares. And I have this failed unique 125 durability lance. I believe it's 193 enhanced damage. So like, yes, it could be better, but I am unlikely to ever find one that's better. So, really nice. Yeah. So anyway, that's the really cool weapon that I have.
What do you need?
What do you need?
And in general, a lot of what I play isn't because like I enjoy the gameplay per se. It's because there's particular items that I'm looking for and I enjoy the process of attempting to generate those items. Yeah, 1.14 will be the ultimate goal with the druid that uses Hurricane as his only attack to farm ancient tunnels and or maggot lair.
Hail to you, champion.
Hello.
With the amount I play, there are still, like, if I play as much as I did in the last month all the time, then I probably have, like, multiple years left. Tough to say for sure. Pretend time. What's this? Oh. Yes, that's right, 5S. I am doing
Do you need?
years of effort so that I can make no effort. That's exactly it. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Oh man, imagine making, oh god. So like all those feel good Instagram posts, like, you know, like that phrase with like a picture of a beach or whatever, but make them all Diablo 2 posts. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And then my guy standing like at the beach in Loot Ghislaine. The beach, aka where the sewer dumps out the poop into the ocean.
What do you need?
Beautiful sunset. Working towards, yeah, well, I guess that's, yeah, that's life, isn't it? Once again, Diablo 2 being an analogy for life. Ban Evader. Ooh, AI viewers. My favorite. What was AI? Actually interesting viewers. Nice. Hello, inexplicable till J4NF. And goodbye. Thank you for chatting. Unique chatters
Hail
plus
to you,
1.
champion.
What do you need?
See, he literally just gave me one AI viewer and I didn't even have to pay for it. Yeah, it looks fun, like Project Diablo 2. But my answer, as is always my answer when looking at, man, that's a lot of emotes y'all are throwing at me. Like Project Diablo 2 or Diablo 2 Resurrected or, you know, whatever other Diablo 2 related thing is I already have plenty of long-term goals that I have set for myself that I don't need to add other things to it. A lot of patience.
What do you need?
Maybe.
Hello.
Oh, for bots. Hey man, the bots give me a +1 chat in my metrics. They help me. Bots are people too. I wonder if, like, they get removed from my metrics later. Who knows?
Hail to you, champion.
4 mana steel. Okay. I think I had that one already before, that lightning resist magic damage reduce one. I'm not sure
Hail
though.
to you, champion.
Since I'm killing the monsters in the same location, like they die in the same, like, tile or whatever, they will sometimes drop dupes.
What
Quilted
do you
armor?
need?
Hmm.
Hello.
Ooh, tap dancing. Perhaps my seeming unlimited patience is part of why I did well, or maybe my students, I guess, did well when I was a tutor. enjoyed tutoring.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
It's like, hey, let me give you money to watch my child do homework. Yeah, sure. To guide them through their homework, I guess. Easy money.
What do you
Well,
need?
if you have students.
Hello.
If you don't have students, good luck getting more students. That's the tricky part. Lower Kuros. Dang, brain off. There we go. That's so crazy that it's so ingrained that, like, if I click on the Act 4 waypoint, I go to Lower Kuros. I wonder, do I not have Great Marsh? Because I used to do Great Marsh a lot from the Act 4 waypoint.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
Oh, yeah, I don't have it. Wow, look at those emojis. This is gonna be my most emojied stream ever. Now all we need is like 255 more subscribers on YouTube, and then you can put dollar signs with numbers next to your chat messages. Amazing. New stats. Strength. New skills. Run fast.
What do you need?
Hello.
Wow. Can one person do this more than once? Oh. Okay.
Greetings.
What do you need?
46 to 70. Mine is 45 to 82. Okay. Is it worth the extra attack rating? Probably, but too late. Already left. No? Apparently Tilde opens the belt, but it doesn't close the belt. Crazy. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. Superman. Okay.
What do you need?
Hello.
Hello. caught myself. I'm learning. You might even say I'm getting better at the game.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
I have unlearned.
Greetings.
Hello.
What do you need?
What do you need?
I just pick up the rings because
Hello.
I do. Not like there's not a particular ring I'm looking for. I farm visual for experience. I consider him to be the most efficient way to reach level 30 for a barbarian. Once you have a good map where he spawns close to your waypoint without like tons of other mobs nearby. I do farm rings though, just not from Isual. This guy, Mr. Does It Work? He farms rings in Arcane Sanctuary, City of the Damned, River of Flame. Was that it? Or did I start doing Plains of Despair too? I can't remember. I think that might be it. Yeah,
What do you need?
I can't remember. But using Infinite Magic Find, you can force all mobs to drop rares or trash mobs, and so then any ring they drop will be a rare or a unique, and usually just rare. And so then I have some things like not that one. Oh, there's no attack rating there. That's right. No, not that one. I mean, this one's okay. Casting speed, 18 lightning resist, 21 life, 10 magic find. Casting speed, 12 fire resist, 15 magic find, 20 mana. Do I have? Maybe I don't have the one I was looking for on this guy. Yeah, I don't know. But then, you know, while I'm farming the rings, I also pick up other bases. Boots, belts, gloves, and so on. This one's alright. 30 run walk. 43 res total. 109 gold find out of a possible 119. There was a particular ring I'm looking for that's like okay, but I don't see it.
Hail to you, champion.
It's probably in there somewhere.
Hail to you, champion.
But I didn't get anything like face melting yet. 807 rare rings generated so far since I started counting. $6,200 needed on average to get the combination of affixes that I want. The magic find prefix with the magic find suffix with the casting speed.
Greetings.
Hello.
It does increase rarity of items, which I used to think that it didn't because I had read that it didn't. But it increases rarity of items, and rarity starts at like, crude, cracks, whatever. And so, Magic Find at first will boost things from being cracked to being simply like standard, and then so on. Like it boosts white to superior, it boosts superior to blue, boosts blue to green, it boosts green to yellow, and it boosts yellow to gold.
What do you need?
So with 2 Magic Find rituals active in 1.06, trash mobs. Oh, wrong tab. Trash mobs will drop at least rare for item bases that are able. Let's see. Not gamble. Trade. If you scroll down a while on my streams, you'll find ones that say like run number or some number out of 522 rare rings or something like that. And you'll see like once I get the ritual going, which takes, so starting at about 15 minutes into the stream probably, I'll be killing monsters and everything that drops will be rare. Except for like throwing weapons,
Hail to you, champion.
and then like, gold and potions and stuff. I know of no way to generate a rare potion. Only crafted potions. In 1.07 you can craft fire and poison potions. So like oil potion, exploding potion, strangling gas potion. Now you might be able to show Charcy a crafted throwing potion and have her imbue it. I don't know. I can't remember if I've tried that or not.
What do you need?
I do know that you can show Charcy a crafted ring or amulet and ask her to imbue it, even though she's not allowed to imbue rings and amulets. That's in 1.07 only.
Hail to you, champion.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, there's some pretty interesting things you can do in that version. Because, the game wasn't finished when they released it. Come up here, you dummy. Thank you.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Hail to you, champion.
Hello.
Darn you, autopilot.
What do you need?
There's probably also, if you scroll down far enough, videos and not just live streams of the same thing. So farming for rare rings and like watching all the items that drop be rare. Okay, I don't need to kill them.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
I guess I'm like 13% of the way to 6,200 rings. Something like that. So that's pretty cool.
Greetings.
Hello.
Mm.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Hello.
Mm-hmm. No, Duriel comes much later. Um, so I farm to level 30, and then I continue questing once I have Whirlwind. And then I'll get to level, like, 50 or so
What
on Nightmare Duriel, probably. Not Duriel, Izuel. And then I'll continue questing.
Hail
And
to
then
you,
I'll probably
champion.
try to get around level 60 or 70 on Hell Izuel. And then I will rush guys and see if the quest scripting is still broken. And once I've rushed a few batches of guys, then I'll go to 1.10a and run Duriel there. Oh, actually, no, I won't run Isuel in Hell. Yeah, because I need to quest book Duriel, so I can't finish Act 2 in Hell. So I'll just get to like level 50-ish in Nightmare Izuel, and then rush some guys to Act 1 of Hell. And then I'll either go straight to 1.10a, the beta version, and start farming Duriel with him, or I might stop in 1.09b as in boy first and level up. I'm not really sure where. Maybe Rodament or something? Yeah, this guy will go to the expansion. He was never intended to really be a guy from Classic. I just thought, well, since I intend to have him, I might as well get a guy who I can have as a guinea pig to test the Duriel quest scripting for rushing. Because I do want to rush a bunch of guys for quest rewards, you know, sockets and matriarchal or grand matron bows in 1.07 from Anya. It's the only way for those bows to spawn in that version. And for the rare rings from the Gidbin. And for the Nightmare Hellforge in 1.07 for crafting runes, in particular Ko. And then for the Hellforge in like 1.10, either A or S, probably A, just for runes to cube up. I need or want 4 guys to sit in town while Baron does it work. Does infinite magic find farming.
Hello.
So that I can do it on players 5 instead of players 1. And then see how many minutes per ring on average do I get at players 5. At players 1, it was about 7.5 minutes per rare ring that I was getting. On average. That includes like the time to set up the ritual and stuff.
What do you need?
What do you need?
And then I chose axes, like axe mastery, because Berserker Axe is the only elite base other than staves that can get 5 socket or more from the 1.10a beta Heraldric Cube recipe of 3 normal gems or 3 flawless gems plus a magic item re-rolled makes a magic item with 1 to 6 sockets, but for the Berserker Axe capped at 5. For all other melee weapons besides War Staff, Archon Staff, and Rune Staff, 4. So Berserker Axe gives more at 5. And so, like, what I wanted was Cruel Berserker Axe of Quickness with 5 sockets. What I ultimately ended up getting is Grandmasters of Slaughter with 5 sockets as the one that I chose to be like, yeah, this is the best one. So between that axe and then I have one from 1.07 with 309% enhanced damage, which will get 3 sockets. Then I'll have 2 pretty good axes. And also like weird axes. Items that people aren't used to being able, like used to seeing, because they're generated in very niche ways. For him to use.
What do you need?
What do you need?
I have a 31520, and I think I have a 32018. I think, but maybe not. I'm not sure on that one. Maybe someone I know has a 32018. But 31520 is going in the charm set for this guy when he fights Duriel. So that'll be neat. I'll get to use it. I picked his charm set yesterday. Let me get more vitality. And more speed. Okay, so that's enough increased speed for now. So now I want one guy. I'm gonna get probably like 5 points in Whirlwind, or maybe like 1, then 1, and then 5 points in Whirlwind, and then go max battle orders.
Hail to you, champion.
Hail to you, champion.
So he's gonna have maxed battle orders, Whirlwind, increased speed, and axe mastery. And then I don't know what I'll do with the rest of his points. 0 points in find item, because you can't use find item on Duriel. That would be crazy if you could use it on bosses. Imagine, you know, putting one and then maxing Grimlord just like as a meme. Or another meme, pick a different mastery, like mace or sword, and then have one of each weapon.
Hello.
Oh no. What a terrible idea.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Hello.
I just realized I actually need 111 facets. Because the Archon staff that I'm going to make in 1.10a needs 4 facets. Whoops.
Greetings.
Time to start over, I guess. My name's wrong.
What do you
Nah.
need?
Alright, so probably about 25-ish minutes left. My main barb, this guy, he farms rings. That is his purpose. Rare rings.
Hail to you, champion.
In 1.07, he farms High Council. That is his purpose. In 1.0, he reaches level 92. That is his purpose. In 1.08, he looks for Stormspire, but he's really low priority. And so he feels lost and misguided. But that is his purpose. What's the scouter say about his facet count? It's a that would be a lot. So if it's like I anticipate like 100 and what was it? 120 hours of Duriel runs. So if we multiply that by 90, it's a lot of hours. Then you get whatever 120 times 90 is in hours. It's a pretty big number.
Hail to you,
Champion. Did I play on BattleNet? Yeah, but not much. In 1.09, I had a Corpse Explosion Necromancer who actually was just an amplified damage necromancer, because most people were strong enough that in public cow games, by the time it was time to cast Corpse Explosion, there was no need because all the other monsters were dead too. He had a level 32 amplified damage, so it was several screens. It was pretty big.
What
And
do you
then
What do
in
you
1.10 I had hammered in, but I didn't really understand the game at all. So he was bad. Or I was bad with him. Either way. And that was, I think 1.10 was the latest version that I played on Realm. And then I played single player for like 2 years around 2012 or so. And then I started playing again in 2000. It was either late 2019 or early 2020
hail to
that I started playing again, and I've been playing, I'll say, regularly off and on since then, if that makes sense.
Hello.
So like last year, there was like 9 months where I didn't even launch the game, but I also didn't launch any other games. But like, if I was going to play a game, it would have been Diablo 2. So, but lately, I've been playing a lot more, and a lot more regularly, and making some progress towards my ultimate goals.
what do you need?
Hmm.
What do you need?
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah, I would say in general, Berserk is not really a beginner-friendly build, even though it's one that, oh, make a Pit Berserker
What
is
do
one
you
that
need?
lots of people will tell you. It's
What do you
pretty
need?
involved. Lots of button presses and paying attention to your hit point pool. 50, oh, with Mana Steel. I think I might like the Mana Steel better than the damage. Oh yeah, it is expensive as well. Runes aren't super rare anymore, so it's not terrible. But it depends on how much time you're able to play. Like, you know, if you play 2 hours every Saturday, runes are really hard to find. If you play 2 hours every
Hail to
day,
you, champion.
and you're efficient,
Hello.
then runes aren't a big deal. If it takes you 30 minutes and you cleared, you know, the cold plains, then again, runes are going to be hard to find. But if it takes you 30 minutes and you did, you know, let's see, 70, no, like 50 ancient tunnels runs, or maybe 20 pit runs, then you're probably alright. Or let's see, 30 minutes and doing 100 Travencall runs. If that's your efficiency, then runes aren't rare, but most people aren't doing that. So then expensive stuff is actually expensive. Especially if you're in single player. Join the dark side. Become a time traveler. What's that? I wasn't paying attention.
Hello.
Play in 1.07 for the rest of forever. Or 1.06. You said you liked this one, right? I think that was you. Best patch ever. Or maybe no, it was Ek. Drift Ek. Yeah, that was Drift.
Greetings.
What do you need?
Oh yeah. Because it's these worms, I need to run up onto the stairs.
What do you need?
Hello.
Getting closer. More than halfway from 28 to 29.
Hail to you, champion.
So I got the Isual and then nice. Gray form
What do you need?
acquired. So I got the Isual and then like the next day of gameplay session I'll reach level 30. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't really need this either. I don't know why I'm keeping it. I'm not keeping it. Alright. Yeah, so Great Form, 5 life steal, magic damage reduced by 3, 20 cold fire res, 10 dex. Nice. I like it for, in particular, the life steal and the magic damage reduction. Yeah, the chest is pretty small. What, like 6 by 4? Yeah, I didn't linger on it very long. Like I got it and I was like, oh cool, and then moved on.
Greetings.
I don't know why I'm gambling now. I can just do runs now. Okay. Yeah, it's 6 by 4, I think. Yeah. Oh, I was holding on to these so that I could sell them for better gold. Can I sell them now? I can sell this one. Goodbye, Nell Striker. You will be missed. Okay, this one I can wait. It is, you know, the smallness of the stash is somewhat mitigated by the fact that you don't need charms in your inventory. So your inventory can be your expanded stash. But yeah, this more lifesteal just feels so much better already. Okay, and no need to go talk to the vendors. I can just go straight for Isual now. Let's see, are there any other uniques that I want? If I had gotten Grey Form earlier, then I guess I might try to gamble for Gold Wrap to get the attack speed. But now I'm so close to Whirlwind that it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I don't really know what use I have for gold anymore. And I think it's very useful to have Grey Form before fighting Diablo. because the 3 magic damage reduction is really strong against the lightning hose.
What do you need?
Amazing. It's that high skill showing itself again. Oh, those rings were dupes of each other. Nice. Hey, look, 3 gloves. Why not? No, no. I guess I could have used that one. Gloves isn't even a good base to gamble for.
Hello.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll briefly click through some of the items that I've selected for this guy to use later. I've put them all into one mule. And then after that, I'll end stream. So you're about to see some crazy charms. Go stand on the stairs. Come chase me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be the run. You know what? Let's go one more to see what the whirlwind does.
What do you need?
Hmm. Oops. Okay, apparently I need better attack rating. Amazing. So I might fix that problem by muling stuff onto him. Let's see, whirlwind attack rating. It says 88. Hmm.
What do you need?
Then why did I miss? Well, this was astonishingly underwhelming. Alright, that was a little better. I guess it's just... I wonder if it still has range adder issues. I don't think it will. Anyway, so that was that. And we did, what, 2 hours and 40 minutes on this guy. And I'll wait like 10 seconds or so. Let's make it... to make sure the game actually closed. Before launching the next version. If you try to launch 2 versions of the game at the same time, hello Batman, it can be problematic. So here I have ethereal scalders for my armor. This will be one of my weapons after giving it 3 sockets at Larzuk. Likely it will be either Shale, Ist or Shale Pull. War Traveler or Immortal Kings. I think I like Immortal King Boot and Hat better than War Traveler and Ariat's Face. But if I have trouble hitting, like attack rating issues, then I'll use probably Ariat's Face because of the 15% target defense. I think it does have some effect on bosses. But otherwise, you know, the Immortal King Boot and the Immortal King Hat together, I think give like 65 Magic Find. And then once I find this hat in 1.10, it'll have 2 sockets. I can put either more Magic Find or like Demon Enhanced Damage or some other thing. My Vena Belt for the 40 run walk and possibly my only source of Mana Leech. I think it's my only source of Mana Leech. This ring from Classic that I got in 1.0. 5 life steal, 48 cold resist, which makes it thematic for Duriel. 117 attack rating and 16 magic find. And then this ring that I crafted last week, got really lucky on it. 32 magic find, and then everything else is kind of meh rolls, but cool stuff. 5 life steal, 15 light res, 19 life, 8 strength, 13 attack rating. This is all of my increased attack speed jewels. I'm keeping them on here so that I have them in one place before I decide which ones I'm going to use. Right now, I'm leaning towards trying to get 90 attack speed on my mercenary. And so he would use a 4 socket armor and then I guess like shale and then one of these or something. And then I have these as options for the mercenary, but maybe, what is it? Dusk Deep is the one with cannot be frozen as a placeholder until I get Kira's to prevent the chill from Duriel, so he only gets slow and not chill. And then the highlight. Yeah, slightly increased attack speed, that's right. My charm set. 28 to maximum damage, 63 attack rating, grand charm. You might not be able to see this. Let me move it. 129 attack rating, 45 life, grand charm. 33 life, 11 minimum damage, grand charm. 12 maximum damage, 5 fast run walk, large charm. 23 to maximum damage, large charm. 11 to maximum damage, 32 life, large charm. 22 to maximum damage, large charm. 11 to maximum damage, 74 attack rating, large charm. 3 to 6 damage, small charm. So dumb. Now this is a perfect roll. 320 15 or 315 20. Yeah, 315 20, small charm. Fine small charm of Vita. 34 attack rating, 18 life, small charm. 36 attack rating, 2 dexterity, small charm. And 3 minimum damage, 3 fast run walk, small charm. So that's his charm set, and it will leave 8 squares. And I'll probably do like, I don't like this, but I'll probably do ID scrolls and TP scrolls in the belt, and then potions if I ever need them. And if I end up never using potions like ever, then I'll just put more scrolls in the belt so that I don't need tomes and I don't need the cube. And that 16 squares would be enough to pick up whatever I like. And if it's not, then I'll have to either put the cube or get rid of a few more charms. But that's for now. The missing glove is Laying of Hands, Bramble Mitts. The missing amulet is High Lord's Wrath. The mercenary weapon will eventually be Reaper's Toll. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. It's likely that I'll play tomorrow, but not guaranteed. If I do, I'll start no sooner than 2 hours ago. So, for your time zone. That's 4:30 for me. I get off work at 4 tomorrow. Usually I don't start until like over an hour after I get off work. But, you know, it's 50-50 whether I play tomorrow, and if I don't play tomorrow, then very likely that I will play on Friday. So that's it.